Welcome to your latest transfer update with Mr. Rayband. Starting from the biggest club in London, Chelsea are about to make a big statement signing very soon. As we all know, Chelsea have been on the matter of Jamie Gittens. The first bid was rejected and now they are coming up with an improved offer that will be close to Borussia Dortmund's demand. Borussia Dortmund values Jamie Gittens to worth around £55 million and Chelsea are expected to meet up, with this offer. On player side, Jamie Gittens have agreed terms with Chelsea. The constraint now is just club to club negotiation, and there was a meeting that was held yesterday, being Monday. Even while Chelsea are still busy playing the FIFA Club World Cup, they are still putting eyes. They want to make sure that they sign that left winger that will come in and replace Jadon Sancho. There was need for Chelsea to fasten their seatbelt because Bayern Munich were about entering this race for Jamie Gittens. We all know that Bayern Munich are also in search for a left winger, though they have already missed out on Nico Williams. They are still hoping that Barcelona will have issues so that they can sign Nico Williams. But as it stands now, it's as though it is impossible for them to sign Nico Williams. They went on to try to sign Bracola. PSG told them that Bracola is not for sale, and Bracola too have tendered his future to PSG. So the next available winger would be Jamie Gittens, and they have also made inquiry. So that was why Chelsea had to fasten their seatbelt, and try as much as possible to sign Jamie Gittens this week. Moving on and still talking about Chelsea transfers, Nicholas Jackson is not for sale. Madueke is also not for sale, in as much as Arsenal have made their interest known in regards to Madueke. But from the side of Chelsea, these guys are not up for sale. However, they are not untouchable. That is, if a huge offer comes for them, they might review it and a potential exit will just come up. And from the side of Nkunku, there have been several reports about a potential swap between Nkunku and Alejandro Garnacho, but Fabrizio Romano have cleared the air. There is no concrete negotiation. There is no club-to-club contact. So just take that off. There is no road there. Take that off. Moving on to the Gunners, one of the clubs I respect so much. Mikel Arteta and Andre Berta, they are still looking for a left winger, although their main priority is to sign a striker first. And Rodrygo is very high on their shortlist. But according to Real Madrid, Rodrygo is not for sale. Rodrygo and Xabi Alonso, they are still looking at each other. They are still trying to know if there could be, any form of, fruitful relationship between them. Rodrygo wants to understand his place in terms of Xabi Alonso's philosophy. So this Club World Cup will now tell if Rodrygo will still want to play for Real Madrid. However, if Rodrygo is not part of Xabi Alonso's plan, then Rodrygo will be up for a potential exit, and that is when Arsenal will now take full advantage and go into concrete negotiation. Rodrygo is highly valued by Arteta and Andre Berta, and they wouldn't mind to go into concrete negotiation and sign Rodrygo from Real Madrid. However, Arsenal's main priority currently, as we speak, is to sign a striker, and Benjamin Sesko is their number one priority. Then they have Victor Gyokeres as number 2 on the shortlist for strikers. And as for Manchester United, as we all know, we are still waiting for Mbeumo. We are waiting for Mbeumo. Second bid has been submitted. Brentford, what is your problem? Anyways, on that aspect of Bryan Mbeumo, now how they go make that structural payment, because the payment must come in installments, and Brentford would want a higher amount. They would want the shortest installmental payment as possible. So I think that is where that discussion is coming from. You get, so let's just keep waiting and waiting. Manchester United, please and please sign Bryan Mbeumo as fast as possible so that we United fans can breathe well. Because ẹ jọ̀ọ́